Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Emily Pfeufer. She's with the University of Kentucky as Extension Pathologist there. Good morning.
Good morning, Joanna.
Well, I'm glad you're here today because yesterday we talked a little bit about garden sanitation and just basically getting some of that plant material out.
Right.
But there's kind of a step 2 to garden sanitation.
Right, and so this is particularly relevant for folks that are growing tomatoes or peppers, trellised crops in the garden. And so what I wanted to talk about was cleaning up those trellis materials. So metal trellis materials like cages or metal stakes, those can be cleaned effectively and reused year to year. But it's extremely important to disinfect those materials if you've had any pressure from bacterial disease.
And a lot of times we don't think of that. We're thinking about getting the plant material off, and we throw the cages or the wooden tobacco sticks or whatever we have to trellis those materials, and we don't think about sanitizing those because we probably don't think about it carrying forward the problems that we had.
Right, but bacterial pathogens in particular, so bacterial spot of tomato, bacterial spot of pepper, which is the most common disease of pepper. Just about every home gardener has some bacterial spot in their peppers. Those pathogens are well known to carry over on trellis materials. And so the way that we clean those metal trellis materials is you want to hose them off with fresh water and then mix up a 10% bleach solution. And so that's just 1 part household bleach. You can buy it at any big box store or grocery store. 1 part bleach to 9 parts water. And so what that mixture does for you, that's pretty much like a contact disinfectant. It works on contact. So you don't need to soak. Some folks do. I sometimes do because I get a little bit lazy. But those materials don't need to soak, and then once you take the cages or the stakes out of the bleach, you want to rinse them again with fresh water because bleach can be corrosive. Also, a helpful hint, wear some old clothes because you will splash bleach on yourself, and I've ruined a number of pairs of jeans doing this.
But it's still important to do, and once we have them sanitized, I know a lot of people will just stack them on the end of the garden or something like that, but we probably need to put them away.
Right, yeah, so I would recommend, putting them in a shed, just under cover somewhere. Next year when you get them out, obviously, if there's been some spider webs formed in there, or sometimes I found mouse nests kind of in the vicinity, I'll do that 10% bleach solution again. If it seems like they've gotten significantly dirty since the last time I disinfected them. So one other thing, you mentioned wooden stakes before. Those don't generally clean up very easily. There's just too much surface area on those wooden stakes.
So are they usually like a one and done? Like once you use them once, they're done, or would you recommend not using them at all?
So I'm not gonna say don't use wooden stakes, but I would say use them with caution. And so if you do develop a significant issue with bacterial disease during the course of the season, don't reuse those. Don't reuse those. You can burn them, you can throw them in the household trash. I would get new stakes after an epidemic of bacterial disease. If you've got more of the run-of-the-mill fungal diseases, stakes are not a known, whether they're metal or wooden, those are not a significant source of inoculum, which is the disease-causing spores or cells that the pathogens originate from. Stakes are not a significant source of fungal pathogens, but they are a significant source of bacterial.
Because a lot of people use them because we have old tobacco sticks or something and it's available, and so people utilize those. But it's probably just good to keep in mind, especially with peppers. I've probably seen them used most with peppers. But if we do have problems, that those could be a source of our problem next year, so we probably just need to get rid of those.
That's right. Yeah. If that problem crops up for you, just get new ones or new to you ones, all right?
So make sure to get it out, sanitize, place in a location where we could reuse them next year will help us get a jump start, maybe, or at least not introduce or invite problems into our garden for the 2019 season.
That's right.
All right, well, thanks for the information. If you have questions about garden sanitation, contact your local extension office. We have plenty of information to help you out. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.